Hi, Shayne. Thanks for joining me today. So happy Lunar New Year, the year of the tiger. And I have read some of the adjectives describing the year of the tiger. Let me have a look. Power, courage, confidence, leadership, and strength. Certainly courage, power, these are some of the things we've seen in the last few years, not easy. But hopefully a bit of courage will take us into this next year and help ourselves and our customers through what we can still see is still a tumultuous time. What's your view on the year ahead?
Thanks, Tammy. Well, look, those words sound entirely appropriate for 2022 as we sit here at the very beginning and sort of contemplating what's going to be happening for the year. I mean, we've learned a lot over the last 2 years. We're reflecting on it that many of us in the bank have, been in banking for 20, 30 years, and we've seen a lot of changes and crises and disruption in the markets, and to some extent those things are always ongoing. And when the pandemic started, I think many of us felt, well, we've sort of seen these things before, and we know how this will roll. We understand what customers will need of us. We know what we need to get right. And to some extent, we were right, but actually in many cases we were wrong. And let's not shy away from that. I mean, 2 years ago, we and others in the industry really thought we'd be heading into an area where unemployment was going to spike and house prices would collapse and all these things would happen. And we thought customers, big, small, multinational, local, would be in a really kind of dire position actually. And actually what happened? Well, that didn't roll like that. And what we didn't really foresee was the massive level of government support right across the world that's come in all sorts of ways to really secure the economy and provide that sort of safety net. And of course, what that meant was that actually our customers came through in much better shape. And it meant that banks like ANZ were able to do what we're good at, which was actually support people through there. And, I remember early on having conversations with our team and a bit of a crisis mentality, as you can imagine. But we knew that if we stuck to our knitting, if you will, and really stuck with customers who we know and trust, customers with good businesses, customers with the right character, we would be okay, and we'd be able to really help them take advantage of what was going to be this sort of disruption. And as we sit here in the beginning of this year, we're not over. COVID's not finished. There's still a lot to come through the economy. We're feeling a lot more, well, we are, and I think many are feeling a lot more optimistic about the future, and that, COVID may well start to recede into the past at some point this year. But from the economy point of view, from various industries, there's still going to be a lot of change. And as we know, change brings risk, but it also brings opportunity. And our role is really to stand with customers through that.
Yeah, no, excellent. I do recall those early days. One, fearful of what unemployment and liquidity could look like. And two, at the same time, also agreeing that we're a relationship bank and we're here to support our customers together and stand beside them as we all navigated through such uncharted territories. And I'm happy that we were wrong on the former and really pleased that we were able to support them on the latter. And that support continues. Looking at the investments we've made over the years, particularly in those other tools that help our customers. So the digital self-service tools that we've been able to roll out. We know that our customers don't always want to pick up the phone and talk to their banker to get some things done. There's some things they just want to do at the convenience of their mobile phone or their laptop at a time that suits them. So those investments, despite everything that's been happening, has been really critical in our customers' experience with ANZ.